Good morning, students. We have finished our theory part of single phase transformer. Now we will solve numericals based on this transformer unit. Okay, first we will see what are the formulas that we are going to use to solve numerical based on this transformer topic. Okay, our first formula is transformation ratio K, that is equal to E2 divided by E1, V2 divided by V1, N2 divided by N2, N2 divided by N1 and I1 divided by I2. Okay, next formula is EMF equation. Primary EMF equation is E1 is equal to 4.44 phi mF N1 and E2 is 4.44 phi mF N2. Secondary side EMF E2 is equal to 4.44 phi mF N2. KVA is equal to V2 I2 divided by 1000, or we can say V1 I1 divided by 1000. At no load condition, power is denoted by W0 is equal to V1 I0 cos phi 0. No load, primary voltage denoted by V0, or you can write V1 also. Okay, V1 I0 cos phi 0. 0 stands for no load. Okay, 0 indicates no load. And then magnetizing current, Im is equal to I0 sin phi 0. Working component, wattful component, working current, that has same meaning, that is IW. You have to calculate IW, I0 cos phi 0. I0 cos phi 0. Okay, then next formula, copper loss. We know that there are two types of loss, copper loss, that is variable loss, and iron loss, that is fixed loss. Copper loss is varies as per the load. Okay, hence how we can calculate copper loss, here it is given, if the load is half, then the copper loss will be half square. Okay, if you want to calculate efficiency at half load, then copper loss, how we can calculate copper loss? The copper loss will be half square of the full load loss. Okay, if your full load copper loss is 500 watt, okay, if your full load copper loss is 500 watt, then how we can calculate copper loss for half load? Then you have to calculate half square of the full load. 1 divided by half square into full load. Okay, in this way you can calculate if the similarly for 3/4 load, the copper loss will be 3/4 square of the full load loss. Okay, if you have to calculate copper loss for 3/4 load, then you have to calculate, how we can calculate copper loss for 3/4 load, 3/4 square of the full load copper loss. Okay, I hope you understood this. Then next one is a power factor. There are so many formulas are there to calculate power factor. Power factor is equal to kW divided by kVA. Okay, or output in kilowatt, output in kilowatt is equal to kVA into power factor. Kilowatt kVA into power factor, you can write this. Okay, then this is the power factor formula, or if you want to calculate kW, you can also calculate kW is equal to kVA into power factor. Okay, then regulation, you can use this, or you can use this formula. This is a down regulation and this is up regulation. V02 minus V2 divided by V02 into 100, and V0, and next one is the upper regulation is V02 minus V2 divided by V2 into 100. Okay, where V02, what is V02? You know that V02 is a voltage at no load. Okay, secondary voltage at no load. 2 stands for secondary, 0 stands for no load. And what is V2? Full load secondary voltage. Okay, Then we know that next formula, efficiency. Efficiency you can calculate output power divided by input power into 100. What is input power? Output plus total losses, and total losses is nothing but copper loss, that is WC, and iron loss, that is WI. WCU or and iron loss is a WI. Okay, these are the formulas that we are going to use to solve the numericals based on this topic. Okay, let us take first numerical, 2200 volt oblique 250 volt. Okay, this stands for primary side and this stands for secondary side voltage. Okay, remember this. This side voltage is a primary side, indicates the primary side, and this side voltage indicates the secondary side. 2200 volt oblique 250 volt. Okay, means 2200 volt is a primary side voltage, 250 volt is a secondary side voltage. Single phase 50 Hz step down transformer has a maximum flux 21.6 milliweber. Then find out number of turns of primary winding and secondary winding. First of all, you have to write down given data. What is given here? See here, we are neglecting the losses here. So assuming V1 is equal to E1. Okay, here we are assuming V1 is equal to E1, that is induced EMF is also is equal to applied voltage V1, we are assuming. So here V1 is given, that is equal to E1 2200 volt. V2 is equal to E2 250 volt. Okay, this is secondary side, this is primary side. Then maximum flux is given 21.6 milliweber. Milli means 10 raised to minus 3 weber. Frequency is also given 50 Hz. Then you have to calculate primary winding and secondary winding. Number of turns, that is N1, and secondary winding, that is N2. Then we have this formula, E1 is equal to 4.44 5mF N1. Then just put all the given data here. E1 is given, phi m is given, and f is also given. So you will have here N1 is equal to 459. Then to calculate N2, you can use this formula also. N2 divided by N1 is equal to V2 divided by V1. Okay, V1 is also given. N1 you have calculated here. N1 you have calculated here. So N2 is equal to N1 into V2 divided by V1. Put all the given data here. You will get this N2 is equal to 52. Okay, just verify these answers. So primary winding terms are 459 and secondary winding terms are 52. Okay, just calculate and verify this answer. Okay, now we will take next example. A single phase 50 Hz 230 volt 115 volt 230 oblique 115 volt draws primary current of 4 ampere at a full load. Then find out kVA rating of transformer. Second one is a secondary full load current. First of all, write down given data. Primary voltage V1 is equal to 230 volt, secondary voltage 150 volt, primary current 4 ampere. We know that. Then we know that I2 divided by I1 is equal to V1 divided by V2, or we can write I1 divided by I2 is equal to V2 divided by V1. Then put all the given data here. I1 is given, V1 is also given. Just put here, you will get I2, that is 8 ampere. Okay, then we have kVA is equal to V1 I1 divided by 1000, or you can use this formula also, V2 I2 divided by 1000. Put given data here. 230 into 4 divided by 1000, that is 0.92 kVA. Okay, kVA rating of the transformer is 0.92. Secondary full load current is 8 ampere. I2 secondary side full load current is 8 ampere. Okay, let us take next example. A 2000/250 volt single phase transformer takes no load current of 0.8 ampere and no load power of 50 watt. Then find out no load power factor, magnetizing current, iron loss and working component of current. Okay, working component, watt-full component, working current, and these all are having same meaning. Working component is also nothing but we can say working current, watt-full component or watt-full current. Okay, then first of all write down given data. E1 is equal to V1 2000 volt, E2 is equal to V2 250 volt. Then I0, no load current. I0 stands for no load current, that is 0.8 ampere. W0 is 50 watt. Okay, no load power, no load power is 50 watt. Cos phi, you have to calculate no load power factor cos phi 0. Magnetizing current denoted by Im, iron loss denoted by Wi, and watt-full component, working component, watt-full current is also, it is denoted by Iw. Okay, that you have to calculate here. Here iron loss is nothing but Wi. At no load, whatever the power utilized by that produced or utilized by that transformer is nothing but no load power, that is also denoted by W0, and it is given by iron loss, that is 50 watt. It is also given here, it is given here W0, that is 50 watt. No load power is denoted by W0 and it is nothing but iron loss, you have to remember. Okay, no load power denoted by W0, and no load transformer gives iron loss, also it is given by Wi. Okay, that is already given here, just write it here 50 watt. Okay, no need to calculate, already given here. Then no load power factor, you can calculate W0 is equal to V1 I0 cos phi 0. You can easily calculate, formula is given. W0, put W0, V1 I0 values here and you will get cos phi 0. 0 is equal to cos phi 0 is equal to 0.0313. Okay, and next one is the magnetizing current. You know this formula, Im is equal to I0 cos sin phi 0. I0 is no load current given here 0.8 sin phi 0. You have here cos phi 0, take first calculate phi 0 here and then take sine of that angle, you will get the magnetizing current Im. Okay, hence your answer is 0.799 ampere. Magnetizing current is equal to 0.799 ampere. Okay, just do calculations and verify these answers. And for the one, you have to calculate working component of current. You know this formula, Iw is equal to I0 cos phi 0. I0 is 0.8, cos phi 0 is a 0.0313. If you multiply here, you will get this Iw is equal to 0.025 ampere. Next example, a single phase 50 kVA transformer has iron loss of 500 watt and full load copper loss is 800 watt. Then find out efficiency at the following load condition. First, you need to calculate efficiency at full load at unity power factor and at half load at a 0.8 power factor. Okay, first of all write down given data. KVA rating is given 50 kVA, iron loss is given 500 watt. Copper loss is WC. Wi is the iron loss. WC stand for copper loss, that is 800 watt at full load. Okay, here it is mentioned copper loss at full load condition. Okay, then first of all you have to calculate full load efficiency at unity power factor. Unity power factor is also given. Unity means 1 power factor. We know that kW is equal to kVA into power factor. So first of all you have to calculate kW at unity power factor. Here kVA into power factor 1 is given. First we will calculate efficiency at full load. First you calculate kW is equal to kVA into power factor. kVA is 50 and power factor is at 1. So your kW is 50 kW. Then iron loss at full load. Okay, iron loss is not a variable loss. This is constant loss. Hence it is fixed from no load to full load. Okay, hence here Wi is a 500 watt. You need to calculate. You need to convert into kilowatt. That is 0.5 kilowatt. Okay, then copper loss at full load, that is 800 watt. You need to convert into kilowatt, that is 0.8 kilowatt. Then first we will calculate efficiency at full load, that is formula is given, output divided by output plus Wi plus WC into 100. Okay, then output power is we have calculated, that is 50. Output power is 50. Wi, that is iron loss, we have calculated here 0.5 and WC is 0.8 into 100. Okay, if you calculate this you will get efficiency at full load 97.46. Okay, efficiency at full load 97.46. Okay, then next one is you have to calculate efficiency at half load 0.8 power factor. For that you need to calculate copper loss at half load, because copper loss is variable loss. This vary as per the load. Here half load is there, so you know that how to calculate copper loss. Copper loss at half load is given by half square into full load copper loss. Full load copper loss is 800. So calculate this. This is 200 watt. So it becomes you have to convert into kilowatt. So 0.2 kilowatt. Okay, 200 watt, that is equal to 0.2 kilowatt. Okay, first you have to calculate the copper loss. Then remaining is same. Iron loss is same because this is a constant loss. Then efficiency at half load. Efficiency at half load. Also you have to calculate output in kilowatt. Here for half load, kVA into power factor into load. Whatever the load is here given, that you have to multiply here. So here you will get output power. Okay, output in kilowatt, that is 20 kilowatt. Okay, first you have to calculate this output power, and then second you have to calculate copper loss. Then you can use this formula to calculate efficiency. Efficiency is equal to output divided by output plus Wi plus WC into 100. Okay, then output you have calculated here 20 divided by output, you have calculated 20, put here 20. Wi is a 0.5 and copper loss at half load, that is 0.2 into 100. Okay, just do the calculations. You will get efficiency at half load 96.62%. Okay, I hope you understood this. Just verify, calculate all the answers and verify the calculate all the numericals and verify the answers. Okay, we have finished our numericals based on this topic. Okay, so many numericals are also given in your notes. for a practice purpose, that you can practice. Okay, we have finished our unit number 5. Thank you all of you. We have covered our theory as well as problems based on the unit number 5. Thank you all of you.